All right, so we're on the same road where I did my last LED videos. Just want to showcase what the OEM style bulbs look like. I'm gonna go home now and I am going to install the LEDs, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna retest in this exact same spot. All right, everybody, in this video, what I'm going to be doing is installing another set of LED headlights. Now, these ones are going to be installed onto my F-150. If you guys follow my channel, you know that I have an old 2005 F-150 that I occasionally post videos on that I'm with the repairs that I am doing. This one is going to be an upgrade to my OEM style headlights, which are just basically H13 bulbs, and I thought I'd bring them up to a LED style. Now, this is a sponsored video from this company, Car Rover, who actually reached out to me. So I decided to take them up on their offer on the LED lights. So obviously I'm going to show you guys how to install them on this vehicle. And at the same time, there will be a link for all my viewers and subscribers to go check and maybe find your own set of LED headlights after this video. So we're gonna get started with this. I'm gonna do a small unboxing on this on these headlights, and from there we are gonna see the difference that the LED lights have over the OEM style lights. All right, so I'm gonna be doing this in my truck, and the only reason is because I'm out on the road right now. So it is late, it is at nighttime, and I thought it'd be a perfect time to actually do this. On my truck, it's fairly simple to install these lights. There's literally 3 10mm bolts that have to be taken off for each headlight. You do have to be aware that on some vehicles, you will need to remove the bumper in order to get access to your headlamp assemblies. Always follow manufacturer's recommendations or procedures in order to replace your bulbs onto your vehicle. All right. So with that being said, let's get to opening up this little box and seeing what's inside of it. All right, and from there I'm just going to open it up. All right, so here we have a little pamphlet. We're going to go through this real quick. All right, so we have 100 watts of power coming out of these little lights. The lumens is actually 20,000 lumens. I have a hard time to believe that, but okay. Color temperature is 6000 K, which is going to be white. Light source model CSP chips. So a CSP chip is just another fancy word for a high intensity LED. So if we take a normal LED, it's not that bright. But if we take a CSP LED, we can achieve a brightness that is greater than the preceding halogen bulb without creating as much heat. Operating voltage is 9 volts to 32 volts. So even if you have a 24-volt system, you can still put these onto it. The lifespan is 30,000 hours. The material is aluminum. And it is IP68. So IP68 basically means that it's like splash proof, okay? Do not submerge these in water and expect them to work afterwards. It does not work like that. All right, so if you have cracked headlights or anything like that, the company's not going to warranty this. And you can tell when an item's been submerged in water, all right? So they also give installation for an H4, which I have an H13, so that's a little bit weird. But that's okay. Oh, wait, they do have an H13, which is just down just a little bit further. All right, so we have the H13 installation guide, which is down here. All right, so remember what I said in my last LED video. You always want to take and make sure that the LEDs are focused. Oh, let me zoom in a little bit for everybody. All right, make this a little bit better. All right, our focus left to right. All right, you don't never want it up and down, because up and down means that you're going to be blinding people and you're not going to be lighting up the road properly. So left to right is the way that we want to take and set our orientation. All right, so at the 3 and 9 o'clock position, as they put right here. All right, then after that, all they say to do is connect the power source. So it is very, very simple. But as I said, always take and make sure that you follow your manufacturer's procedure for taking and removing your headlight so it can be installed. All right, after that we have the units themselves, which I'm going to pull up, and they also have a little card right here that says not happy, contact them and they'll get back to you fairly quickly, I'm guessing. These ones are a little bit different than the other units that I had installed onto my Sorento, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. All right, so what we have here is the LED unit itself. So the casing is aluminum. All right. The whole light itself is aluminum, which is good. The casing around here is plastic. It's an ABS style plastic. But what I've noticed on these ones is in order to adjust, it's actually a lot more simple than what the other style was. So this one, all you have to do is grab the rear of the light, and all you have to do is actually hold it and turn it. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. I don't know if I'll be able to. Try the other light. Maybe the other one's a little bit easier. Okay, so we're just going to take and turn this right here. All right, so if you see how the base turns, I'll try to turn it the other way now. All right, so if we come right here, all right, so the base turns. So what that means is that it gives us a degree of rotation onto our light. Don't forget, we want our light to be facing like this, left and right, okay, the 3 and 9 o'clock position, and not up the up and down position. This is bad, this is good. So I'm gonna go install these onto the truck real quick. For sure you guys will have a small video, and then we're gonna go try it back onto the road, onto the same spot that I just came from. So let's go and install these real quick. So as I said, in order to access my lights, I'm gonna have one 10mm there, and I'm also gonna have one here. Oh, I give you guys light on that. One there and one all the way down here. Okay, so after that, I will be able to remove my light to gain access to my connector, which is all the way back here, which you can't get to unless you remove the light. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna remove that real quick, and I will bring you guys back when I am done. All right, so now very simply, all you have to do on this model is just pull a little bit. Up, down, right, okay. There we go. And it will come out. After that, the first thing you want to do is obviously come in. We're going to push down on this connector. All right, right here. We're going to push down with our finger. So like this, and we're going to pull back. Okay. After that, we are going to turn it counterclockwise, and we're going to pull it out. And that is that bulb. Now I'm going to go grab the LED bulb, and we're going to put that in. So just give me 1 second. All right, so very simply, we're going to do the exact same thing. All right, we're just going to come in, and we are going to turn our light until it seats perfectly in. They can only fit one way, and you will know when it's all the way flat. All right, just like that. Now from there, there's the little tabs that we have to take, and let me just turn this guy. All right, give me 1 second, because now I have to try to lock him in, and I can't do it with one hand. All right, that is fully seated. Now we can come down and we can look at our light and see how it is aimed. I don't know if we could see. If you can see that area right. So that means that my LED is facing the proper way. Now from there, all I'm going to do is take and plug in my connector. Like so. All right. Now from there, we have our ballast, which is just hanging there. As I said before, I think the company should send some tie wraps or something, because you never know like what style of vehicle that they are going to be on. But I believe that this one should be okay here. All right. So we're just going to take this, bring this all the way back up here now, like so. We'll move this and put this. All right. And I can already tell you right now that that's a huge difference in lighting. All right, it doesn't really show up on camera, but when we hit the road, it should. Okay, so let's put this light back in, or these bolts, and then I'm going to do the other one, and we will go on to another road test. So I will bring you guys right back when I'm on the road. All right, so I now have the LEDs installed. All right, and it is a lot brighter. So now we're just going to go back on the road, and I'm going to show you guys the differences between the LED 6000K lights and the OEM style lights that I had. All right, so let's go on the road. And, oh, I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but I can. I was on this road a while ago and I could barely see the road. Now everything is nice and bright, and that is not the high beams. The high beams are right here. All right. Okay. So the high beams actually, they work a lot better. So that's it on this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you guys next time.